Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another video. This time is all the beauty items I picked up during the holiday sales event. So if you're interested in seeing the things I picked up at the end of last year and one thing I got this year, please keep on watching. Okay, want to welcome everyone back to my channel. Thank you for watching again. I want to say Happy New Year's 2023. I feel like I do this every year when I've been for the holidays. But I hope you guys all had a good holiday and your year is off to a good start. So let's get started with all the stuff I've picked up. So first thing I have here is some items I got from Beautybay. I've talked about Beautybay several times on this channel. They're a UK-based website that has like a conglomerate of brands, kind of like a Sephora online with brands from the United Kingdom and also some brands here, but mainly I think brands that are mainly sold in the United Kingdom. And I love the Beautybay eyeshadow palette, so I got 3 of them. They had a sale. I think if you spend over like maybe $80, you get 20% off. So I got 3 new palettes. The first one is like a green palette, and I'm sorry, I've been using the most of this stuff from this haul. So I don't have any of the boxes anymore. So these are the 42 color palettes, and this one is the earthy palette. And this whole thing here is like a full-size mirror. And then this is what the shades look like. Just very earthy tones. I used this shadow the other day. It is stunning. But these are what these shades look like. So far so good with this one. If you in the market for like you want to experiment with color, and I recommend these palettes for sure because they are very affordable and they're always on sale. And this one I have not used yet. It is the Midnight palette, and it is blues and purples. I ain't got around to using it yet, but these colors are, look at how these shimmers are just dancing, and they do the same effect on the eye. I apply these with the it's right here, NYX Multitasker Mixing Medium, and they just glisten. And this one is the Bright palette. And I think it's just like the big sister to Bright 2.0. Yeah, so I have the original Bright palette, and these colors are more kind of rich compared to the original. Let me grab my original so I can show you guys. Sorry. Ooh. I guess I should have did this to start. So this is what the first one looks like, the Bright one. So yeah, as you can see, this one is also amazing, but side by side, these humongous palettes. These colors are just a little deeper, richer. So I used that one just the other day, the Bright 2.0, and I cannot say enough good things about these eyeshadow palettes. They are very affordable, very pigmented, blend well, work really well together. The shades aren't patchy. I absolutely love them. So this is a new brand for me. They were on the site as well, and I've seen his stuff, but I didn't want to order directly from his site just because it's in the UK, and I think you have to pay a large shipping amount, and I didn't know if he was kind of shady or not, but I wanted to give some of these items a try. So I picked up some things from the Made by Mitchell brand. So I got 3 blushes. Now, I mean, I like this color, but this packaging is just like very impractical. I guess especially if you have as much makeup as I do. Like, where am I supposed to put this? So I got 3 of these. I depotted one. I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's already looking kind of cracked, and it's in my little trusty NARS thing. I don't know if I can even take it out. I tried this blush fall all over me. I might cry. But this is the Made by Mitchell Press Powder Blush in the shade, I knew it was gonna fall. I knew it was gonna fall. Dream Sickle. And it is a stunning, stunning shade. I might just put this in like a little jar and use it as a loose powder blush because I'm not going to try to press this. But it was a quick solution to a problem that turned into a bigger problem. So I did not even try to depot these two. Oh, Blursh is what he calls them. Blursh. Made by Mitchell Blursh Press. And so this one is in All Right Up. So it is like a more, so that's like a bright orange. This is more like a yellow orange shade. I've used them both. They are gorgeous and highly pigmented, but and then I got a bronzer, and this one is in the Honestly Warm. So it says blush, but I think these are technically the bronzer shades, and this is one Honestly Warm. I wish I would have got a shade a little bit lighter. Once applied to the cheeks, it does tend to run a little dark on me, that I like my blush. And I got some of these, are very popular from his brand, and as you can see, I've been using them, and as you can see, the packaging is not that great in my opinion. So this texture is kind of like NARS texture, the texture, you know, we love to hate. And you know, you're doing your makeup, your hands are dirty, you touch this, and it's not dark, so you can see everything on this lime green color, which I think is very pretty, but it's just not very practical. So I got 3 of these shades, and this three of these things. This is in Mango Daiquiri. It's just an orange cream blush, and I have hopped on the cream blush train. It was Rare Beauty who kicked it off for me, and I just been going ever since. So this one is Apricot Hot, and it's just a lighter like tangerine or apricot shade. And then I got a bright Barbie pink one, and it is in Party Pink. They had a bright Barbie pink pressed blush, Lord, and it was sold out when I ordered. I definitely need to check back when I'm off my no buy and see if it comes back in stock so I can get it, because it looked really pretty. And the last thing I purchased from Beautybay is this one, is Be Perfect. I really like the Be Perfect eyeshadow palettes, and they're always on sale on there too, but I got a cream blush from them. This one, I really like this applicator. It's larger than those, and this is just like a burnt orange terracotta shade, and I've used all of those products and I like all of them. And they sent me a free gift, so that's why I said the last thing I purchased. So I got this. I didn't buy this. It is a hydrating overnight moisture balm with hyaluronic acid. I think they're starting like skincare like on Beautybay, and they just sent me this to try. This is cute. Looks like a little hand cream, but it's an overnight moisture balm. I haven't tried it yet, but there's that. If you're interested in skincare, they have it on there. So sticking with indie brands, I guess you could say, I placed an order on Glow Recipe. They did 30% off for right before Christmas, and I don't recall them ever like having a sale that big. And so I picked up some more items, and this packaging is definitely giving like MAC vibes. So this is the pressed highlighting powder in the shade Glitzen, and it is absolutely stunning. But doesn't this just look like, well, it does look exactly like a, well, they changed the packaging, but remember the old school MAC packaging? I know my heart, man, so right here, MSF packaging, twins. So that was very nostalgic when I opened that. But this is what it looks like, and I'll just swatch it real quick. Look how pigmented that is. Just gorgeous. And I got another highlighter. If you know me, you know I love, love, love those pinky golden shifted highlighters. And this one is in pink Moscato wasted. So yes, it is very pink, but you see it shifts, that golden shift. And it's gonna look, it looks so good applied to the cheeks. Like, very, very nice. And I typically get their blushes or all these things in like a the compact, so I can just put it in a palette. And this one, the pan form was sold out, but this is in the blush, matte powder blush in Party Favor. I've really been enjoying those blushes I got in my last haul or previous haul, and they are so very pigmented. This probably is kind of close to that Dior pink blush that everybody loves for whatever reason, that it doesn't even really show up on dark skin, but that's not in here or there. Look, if it pops up in a haul one day, I retract my statement. And I got two of the compacts, and this one is Hot Girl Summer. And it's like a pinky coral one. These blushes are very pigmented, but they're also very like soft. So be careful, like don't drop them like I did. Let me place this down gently. And then the next one I got is a lavender lilac color. It's called Lilac Euphoria. And again, remember MAC, the pans you'd buy, they come in packaging like this. So cute. And then that's what that looks like. Oh, I should have put this on today. Can't wait to try that one. And I got a couple of the press glitter shades. One is more gold, the other is a pinky hue. And goodness, let me try to get this out of here. And so yes, this one is Glamorous. It's gorgeous. And ooh-wee, extremely pigmented. Wow. Child, I might wear this to the ball next month. You're gonna see my eyeshadow in the dark. And this one is called, oh, it's in the box, Roses Remix. So this is the more pinky one. Goodness gracious, what they put in this stuff? Oh yeah. Wow. That is stunning. Okay, let me go wipe my hand. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did get a couple of items from Maybelline. I got them from the drugstore. Literally, they had like a little sale on them. So I got these things because I heard good things about them. Now I've tried them. Don't know that I love them, especially like this shade. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink in the shade Wicked. It's just not my kind of red. I thought it would have been like a brighter red, but it's definitely not. So the formula is like a gloss, but it kind of dries and settles down like a matte, and it's not supposed to move. I guess it's called ink, like a tattoo. And this one is called Captivated, and it's a nice nude shade. So I like this shade of this one a lot better than the red one. So I'm just kind of filling them out. I wore it one time, the new one, and they're okay. Like, I don't know if like it's a 10 out of 10 yet for me. And I got a couple of items from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the one item I purchased this year. I might, you know, after you buy all this kind of stuff, you kind of on a no buy. But these just released, and Saks sent me a 20% off coupon. So who am I not to use it? So I got one of the new Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. And I got the shade, I think it's Gilded, yeah, Gilded Glow. And this is what it looks like. So it's just kind of, it doesn't, like, you know, coming from these giving me glow highlighters where they're just very like, you see them from a mile away, to this, it's definitely, if you like the more muted, subdued highlighters, then this will be the highlighter for you. Like, you see, it just kind of makes you kind of look like a glow from within. It doesn't look like anything sitting on top of your skin. I'm wearing it today, and yeah, you can see it just kind of looks like maybe like a glow from within, or is she kind of oily? I don't know. So I like it. I'm gonna keep it, and I might get that one other shade because they have one, you know, my favorite type of highlighter with the pinky gold shift. So I'll probably get that one, and that's probably gonna be it on those for me. Probably for the Sephora sale, nothing I need right away. And I finally, after looking high and low, found the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, which is like their lip pencil, in the Foxy Brown one. I have been wearing that Pillow Talk Intense, I think it's 2 or 3, whichever one, the darker one. I've been wearing that one out. I like it so much. So I got this one. And I think it's just like a lighter brown, but still, you know, deep enough for darker skin tones. But it's definitely lighter than Pillow Talk Intense 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. And, you know, I'm not. I think it might be 3. Because they have Pillow Talk, then they have 2, then they have 3. So, yeah, 3. The darkest one, 3. And, yes. So, Huda had a sale for the holidays as well. So, I got some items. This had been on my list. I already threw the box away. Trophy Wife. It's just one of their liquid matte lipsticks. I adore this formula. Very pigmented, long lasting, and comfortable to wear. And I've been using that pink powder out. Like, I really like the pink one. And I've originally used Cunifer, but I've been thinking I was like a little dark. So I got the little mini Blondie to try, which I kind of just wish I got the full size since it was on sale. Because I don't know how, I haven't even used this. I think the packaging just kind of looks ridiculous. So I don't know how I'm gonna go about using it. Yeah. I don't even know how does this work, child? Oh, yeah. Oh, see, yeah. And then I use a sponge, so my sponge is not fitting in this little hole. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I'll give it a try to see if I like the shade, and I just might just bite the bullet and get the bigger one next sale if I really like the shade. I really like the Huda Beauty powder. Like, I'm not gonna say I like it more or less than a Laura Mercier powder, but I really like the Huda Beauty powder. And I got this more so to use as a lip liner. It is one of her matte lipsticks, and this is the shade Masquerade, and it's a very deep, dark purple shade. And I saw someone on TikTok use this as a lip liner, which I probably could have just used Night Moth, but it was on sale for like $5. So I went ahead, I'm like, oh, I'll just get it. And then the last thing I got was, I really like this concealer. I just wanted a lighter shade. This is the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer. And I currently use 4.5 Granola. And I just wanted to take it down or up a notch. And I got 4.3, which is the next one to this one. This is what it looks like. So it's kind of like brightened. So that I'll use more like right here, and then this one I'll just put like a tinge like directly under my eye. And that's how I've been kind of doing my under eye concealer, using one that's maybe like one shade to brighten, and then not one like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone to like really brighten my under eye. And Melt had a 40% off sale, and I got the rest of the waterline liners that I did not have. I wish she does these in like some bright colors, because this pencil formula is amazing. I'm using this one right now on my eyes. It's the brown one in cacao. These pencils are very, very pigmented and creamy. I really like them. So this is cacao. Lord. And then I got apricot cream. This is what that looks like. This be perfect to brighten because it's not a stark white under the eye. And then this one is the lightest one in ivory. I think this one like really, really brightened. Yeah, so it's like a shade lighter than apricot cream, but it's definitely still not white. I don't like using white in my waterline. I like lighter creams like that. And then the Gemini palette. I had this palette when they first released it as a limited edition palette. I didn't use it and I sold it on Poshmark, and then now they brought it back, and I have been just using the heck out of Gemini, the 2 palettes. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one since it's 40% off. And this is what this looks like. It's from your kind of grunge palette. I like the melt eyeshadows a lot, and I probably should have never sold it, but I was just like, oh, it's limited edition, I probably can make some money off of it. And so I sold it, and then they brought it back. I was like, just get it again. And last but certainly not least, Sephora had that one-time use 20% off code. After I said I wasn't buying anything else from Sephora, they sent a code and they made me a liar. So I got just a few things, definitely not a lot compared to like my sale haul. And when I say not a lot, this time I actually did get 3 items. So I got these Sephora glosses. You know, the Sephora collection is 30% off when they have sales, and these kind of went viral on TikTok. Supposed to be like very good nude shades for brown girls. This lighter one is called Coffee Jade, and this one is called Hazelnuts About You, the deeper shade. And then I got one Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grateful Cream Blush. This is the blush I have on today right now. And then I got my last purchase before the strike of midnight on December 31st, before I started my no buy, was the Makeup by Mario foundation. And I got mine in the shade 18W. And I have been using it. Today is now my 3rd time wearing it, and I know it went kind of crazy. Everybody loved it, and then some people kind of retracting their statements. So I really do like this foundation. It kind of looks like skin. I do have like combination oily skin, so I do make sure to prep and prime my face and set my face how I need to. And I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, yet with like any separations or things of that nature. I've only wore it so far a couple of hours. I know this is the type of foundation for me, I probably wouldn't chance it to wear for hours and hours on end when I know that I have the foundation that work well for my skin, that does what it needs to do in that nature. So I haven't tried it, but today I'm gonna have it on for a little while, so we'll see how it does for a longer period of time. But I don't have anything bad to say about it. I was lucky enough to find a shade that matched me pretty well, because I heard that was a lot of issue too, because when I went in store to get it, they had one shade I felt was like too light, and they had the other shade that was too dark, and they didn't have that one in stock. So I was like, I'm just gonna order that one and hope for the best, and it happened to work out. So those are all, let me make sure, all the beauty items I have picked up at the end of last year, my one item from this year. I plan to not buy anything makeup wise for a minute, Oh, I almost forgot. This was like my Christmas gift to myself because I have been using the Ricky mirror. I don't want to go blind y'all, but this is what it kind of looks like. The Ricky mirror. See all my crap over there. The Ricky mirror. And I like it, but I was missing. I wanted that old thing back. So I got my Simple Human mirror again. This is the makeup mirror I have been using. I had it for 5 years. I talked about it in the past video. I sent it off, they sent it back, the battery wasn't lasting, my light wouldn't stay on. It just wasn't, I guess it had did its job, because I kept it for, it was over 5 years old, because the warranty was out, and I was just like, I'm gonna try the Ricky mirror. And I used that one for 3 years now. I got it in 2020. So I was like, it's just time to get my girl back in my life. And Nordstrom had it on sale, so I picked it up right before Christmas, and I haven't used it yet. I still been using the Ricky, but it's gonna be popped open soon. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.